here. They're thinking long and hard about it. They also know what kind of situation they're in. This might be a slight misdraft from Tailsby. 4 seconds to make a decision. Are they going to random this? No, they're not. 2 seconds left on the counter. They're going to pick up the Razor. Okay. Miscommunication on the Nature's Grasp there. This isn't going to do much other than give him 2 hits on Lazy Jeans, maybe even just 1. And now 1 has to be careful. Meanwhile, first blood was drawn on this top lane, but more might be down here. Lazy Jeans just chasing for the kill. Yeah, 1 couldn't stand up to that combined damage. Overextending there, trying to capitalize on that failed Nature's Grasp. Once the Trim Protector. Oh, who's that TPing in? It's actually the Ursa. SQ! Yeah, he knows there's nothing they do. He knows this is a free game for him. And now Lodru, he's LSA down on the high ground. He's just gonna vanish! Called out, too late. Vasondin coming in. Yeah, you get the silence, but you have no damage. This is such a passive lineup. Draz just chasing in with the everything. Going to be able to get a Hurricane out onto this mirror. Doesn't even have to use it because Slayer is there with the chains. Chasing in. Vasondin barely able to get out here. Not enough. Vambrace was dropped. SQ manages to pick it up. It was actually SQ's to begin with. So he will be happy at least that it's not stolen. That's going to be a 3-man Ignis Fatus. Lazy Jeans, he's large. Oh no, he's not. The Static Link actually expired there. He now has it. Going to be able to link up SQ if he wants it. He does. He can't keep attacking though. He can't kill off the Treant Protector because that link only allows you to attack SQ. And he knows he has to. Jumping in, Slayer, large and in charge. The Raw is sending BS back. Draz will be called out. No split for him. He's dead. Overextension from the side of Tails. For the side of Burden Squad. It's only a 3 for 2. Really, the outposts should be claimed by the Radiant. They're much stronger at this point of time, but they're choosing not to. Should be grouping up and fighting. Yeah, they will. Now they want to smoke up. They want to catch Vasondin. This is probably the right catch if they can get it. Slayer, you need to jump forward.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Either Slayer has to jump forward or the Treant Protector has to be there in the trees to get the jump. And now they split up! This is a critical mistake to be making! Why are you doing this? The bear goes down! Yeah, they get the Razor down. But now it's pretty much a split fight. They know that the damage potential from Tailsby is limited without that Razor. The LSA and everything is going to be dropped out onto this Caudal. So Caudal is gone. The level's already dropped, so that's a blank kill. Mirror's just going to be shredded by SQ. And now SQ going to be roared away. He still can come back in this fight. There is no end range on SQ anymore, so he has to be careful about the damage. Lazy Jeans buying back! He TPs into the strike. He's finally here. They see him. Shiki is going to be the first casualty. SQ is going to follow. But no! The link is out onto Slayer. Why is it onto Slayer? Why isn't it onto SQ? SQ is just going to be able to run up to the high ground. There is no shrine, however. One going to be laid into. The bear is finally up. Brulings, pop, drop, thrown. It's thrown onto this Razor, kept out of the fight. Treant Protector will be the next casualty. He actually bought back, so this is a dieback from him. There was a buyback from the bear as well. If Brewmaster falls, that is very, very big. I realize that I shouldn't be saying bear because there are actually 3 bears in this game with the Bruling, but still, Slayer linked up, has 2 spirits. More than enough to get out to safety with. We are lagging slightly, ladies and gentlemen, but that should be resolved. It's more about the fact that the servers are in Southeast Asia. Their heroes out at bottom, but Slayer's just going to get a free kill onto Mir in this top lane. This should be a-okay. But Nightmare is here to protect his Ogre Magi though. So is the Brewmaster. Mir should go down here. Slayer not using the bear, using himself! What? Alright. Did not use the bear, the only source of lockdown. Gets punished for it because he was rooted up. Good thing. They're smoking up as a team. They don't know there is a Roche pit. They think it's deeper in the jungle, but now they're trying for it. Of course, they saw that Tailsby didn't go up to the high ground because they have vision up there. One go jumping in with the overgrowth. The Aegis is on the floor. Can they pick it up? Yeah, forcing himself towards it. Lazy Jeans, good play there. Picks up the Aegis. SQ popping the BKB going in. The Ignis Phantom was dropped. It does prevent the Tailsby members from coming in. Everyone is on the run on the side of Tailsby. Vasondin should be falling. Yes, he is. And now the Laguna going to be thrown out onto this Razor. Razor is going to come back with the second life, but it looks like it's just second life into Death. Slayer has the chains available. The LSA is dropped out onto his head. He's gone. 4 for 0 and the Aegis gone. Oh, they did get the Tree and Protector, but that was a good play from one to force stuff himself into the pit. Go straight for that overgrowth. No Laguna, no LSA there. Jules saved the bear by accident. Yeah, one gets the 4-man overgrowth into what exactly? Where is SQ? It looks like his TP was cancelled. It was cancelled by the Ignis Fatuus! Oh, it was cancelled by the Ignis Fatuus! That's why it's on cooldown! So smart on the side of V. He turns this game single-handedly, and now Pasonian, he's coming in! They know that there's no way to repel this team. Yeah, they're gonna get 2 sets of racks! It's okay if you get the Razor now! Tailspeed don't care! They have 2 sets of racks up ahead. Dras is chasing for this Razor kill. He might not get it. He should. He has the BKB on this bear. And now the other bear's here as well. 2 bears on the side of BS. Hopefully 2 bears bigger than 1 bear. Where is that 1 bear, by the way? It's down here in bottom. It's going to be changed up. No, it's not. Had the Yule Scepter. Didn't use it once again. Why are you forcing your Ursa to go into these difficult situations? You should not. They're chasing up. They want some stuff. SQ is going to find Mir, or is it Mir finding him? It's probably the former. Because, yeah, oh, that's 2-man Ignis Fatuus. It's on to Dras, but Dras has the Bruce Split. Has the BKB. He has got the BKB and going to Bruce Split. Out on the side, Cordo is going to die. The Bruce Split is first pop. SQ is being kited now. He finally pops the BKB. Mir is already dead. Pasonian, large and in charge. Lazy Geeks get the lead. Lasso out. Who's it on? It's on SQ. SQ doesn't deal damage at all. Everyone is just tanking SQ. And now they're going to be shredded by Pasonian. Pasonian with a triple kill. One buys back, jumps in, gets the overgrowth for what? For his death. They don't give the kill to Pasonian. Would have been nice to give him the ultra kill. Maybe give him the rampage as well. Yeah, BS should just be giving them the rampage while they're at it. They're giving them so much already. No Bruce Split on this Brewmaster. No BKB on this Ursa. This is a free second lane of racks. Buyback! Use your buybacks! You can't lose megas like this. All 3 cores from Tails B. They're big. Buyback from this Lina. 1. Oh, he linked up SQ. And he linked up 1 instead of SQ. And now SQ, he knows that that's his opportunity to go. You waste your static link like that. It's a big mistake. But now SQ, he's stuck. He still doesn't have BKB. He's gone! Yeah. Now Slayer finally taking charge of this fight. But he's too late. You lost your SQ already. Yeah, you can fight the Razor, but can you repel these people? Maybe you can, with Shiki killing Nightmare, yeah! Forget Slayer, Shiki is the real position 2 here.
Darkness enfolds me. Night fades.
The Razor and the Lone Druid are down, they have no buybacks. Everyone standing around this pit. This is a very risky maneuver for Tails B to be taking. If you lose the resummon here, you don't really want that. But now, he's being zapped up. He has to get the Primal Chin up. He doesn't get the Primal Split out. He's dead already. And now Ursa laying under the Razor. He's forced up now once. Can he get a second forced up? No, they do not. But SQ is gone. Nightmare makes him vanish. There is no buyback on these 2 bears on the side of Radiant. 2 is better than 1, says boys like girls. Well, that's not true. Tails B say the opposite. 1 is bigger than 2. You have to defend this without your Ursa. You have to defend this without your Brewmaster. This looks like an impossible task. They still have the Aegis on the side of the Dire. And the Cheese as well on Lazy Jeans. Lazy Jeans did right back. So if they manage to repel this push somehow, it will be their 1 window of opportunity in this game. 1 hiding in the trees. With his HY impression, can he get a black hole? Laguna Blade was dropped. That was a wave on an illusion. And now they get the rune out onto this Ember Spirit and the Silence. Has the BKB immediately. Slayer running out to safety. But doesn't really matter. Your Rex can run out to safety. He's finally jumping in. That's all he achieves. A kill onto Mir. That's all you achieve. This is GG. It was not a good game. Puck. Tinker!
Choose your hero.
Okay, so Tinker is going to be the pickup here for Burden Squad. That is a good pick. definitely. It is clear on this Tinker. Hopefully he can take more risks than the last game. This game, his positioning is more important than ever before because, like I said, Tailsby have no catch. So the only way that they can get to that to Slayer is through Shadow Blades or Blink Daggers. And if you can evade that, you will have a free Tinker game. I say this once and I say this again, Burden Squad are much better at drafting than Tailsby. SQ trading blows with Pasondan. That's not a trade you can win! Pasondan, you have to run! Pasondan is already dead, I think. Yeah, he is! That was an easy first blood. SQ hoping to die here. He doesn't really mind that. He wanted to die. You could tell. He wants to do that because you can come back with full HP and full mana at no cost to yourself. Could even buy the Rave Band if you wanted it. Buy something going on up at top. Yep, it's a play for this Doom. Doom has Doom, however, so you can be doomed and killed here if you're not careful. Yeah, just use it! Just Doom him! Pasondan! Why? That was a dead slug there. Nightmare has a lot on his shoulders. He is the premier way to kill this slug because if you can nuke the slug through his ultimate, that is fantastic, and he definitely can. Slayer just going to cancel the salve from Nightmare, make his life a living hell. Might actually try to chase for this kill. He has a haste rune. Yeah, he is going to try. Nightmare, you have to back off. Oh no, Nightmare used this. Nightmare's dead. Slayer? Slayer what? Slayer what? Okay, Nightmare. The Doom is going to be dropped down onto Slayer. Slayer will run down here and killed. Stealing the kill, Nightmare, feeling good about himself.
Is under attack.
Nightmare is a person that would go into an orphanage, beat up the kids, and feel happy. No real reason taking huge risks for very, very little reward. The tower will be taken for Radiant. And that does also reduce the net worth by quite a bit. We do see a drop. Who's that being astroed up? I think that is the Rubik. No, it's the Centaur. And now one he's revealed through the Glim Cape with the dust by Pasondan. But SQ, he's joining the fray, knows that there is no Doom. What? He just vanishes!
I'm not always oblique.
It does so much damage! That ulti from Odie, he's so proud of himself! Nightmare! That calculation, I didn't know that was gonna kill. I would not have dropped the ulti in that situation. Nightmare is a god. One is dead, off in this backline. They get an Astral onto Slayer. I'm surprised Nightmare doesn't commit more for that kill. Not sure Drast could have really done anything. He could have just Astral Drast as well. But maybe Shiki was in the area, so in the end the Stampede will bring these three up to safety. SQ vanished! Archer's coming out.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
A little bit slow on this March, but March is out eventually. Oh, double stomp in by Drast. That was a good blink, and now Nightmare should be able to be killed here. No, he is not. He goes out to safety, manages to glimpse himself into that Astral, and now the GT is there. Do they get an ulti out? Who was doomed? Somebody was doomed. I don't think it was the Slug. It was the Slug. Slug is dead. He's gone. Now the only ones in the fight left, Ogre, Magi, Rubik, they are vanished. You can buy a little bit of time. Sure, Slayer has to leave immediately. He can delay this push with March, but that's it. Once again, SQ caught out with ultimates on the side of Tails B. Jumps. It still doesn't see anybody though. Good positioning by Tails members. Not sure. Right at the lip there. The scan is finally coming out. They know what's happening. They want to run into the pit. This could be the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen, depending on how things go. They're running straight in. Enemy has visions. It's SQ. And who has vision? Drast has vision. He jumps in for the double stomp, and now Chaos Knight is going to start the fight dead. Oh no, he maybe reality risked himself out. Okay, so that will buy him some time to save himself from SQ. SQ is doomed through the BKB. Okay, so that means that they can't take the fight with this Slug. They both do pop the strike to save him, however. So that's pretty much everything on the side of Radiant popped except for this Sanity's Eclipse. They try to go in for that kill. One does die, but that is not good enough. This is not a safe fight to take. It is a safe fight to take when you just make them vanish! That's the hammer drop. SQ is dead again. He comes into the fight. He buys back immediately. He knows that there's no hammer now. He's going in. He manages to get himself into the Astro. There's a Hex coming out of that. If you're not careful, he forces himself to safety. The Hex! The Hex! The Hex! They don't see SQ. They don't see SQ. There's no vision. Slowly take down this Chaos Knight all the time in the world. Because no one from the side of Radiant is going to be back up in time. Could be the end of the game right here. We don't know. Not yet, at least. Nightmare hanging on a bit close. Have to respect the night vision of that slot. He has full knife. They hex up that, but he did manage to dispel himself. And now who's that hexed up? It's the Doom. Doom actually blinked in looking for the Doom himself to cast. And now everyone is here. They're all stacked onto each other. SQ, where is he? He's wailing into everybody with the BKB pop. Nightmare is able to get himself out to safety. They're waiting out the BKB on SQ. SQ, now he's in trouble. He jumps into the trees. They don't see him, so he's going to keep regenerating. They're chasing after him. They get the orb out onto him, but he has no BKB. This should be a dead SQ. They don't have detection for him. Oh, they do get a hex out onto him. He's going to be laid into and just killed. They just doom him for good measure. Mir is going to do the typical walk up to high ground without vision strat. Oh, the hex was dispelled. He immediately casted his Dark Pact, and now the hex is going the other way. It's going to go on to Mir. BKB was popped onto Nightmare already, so now it looks like a very difficult fight for Radiant. Dress being shredded. He pops the ultimate. SQ going to be able to run into this fight. Does SQ still have his BKB? He has it in 1 second. He swaps it in. Yeah, he will. And now Nightmare with to sleep onto everybody. They get a Doom out onto SQ, but it doesn't really matter if... And Odie is gone. Odie vanishes. He has buyback. He has come back into this fight. He doesn't have boots of travel. Can be able to buy it if he wants to. But who is doomed as well? There was a counter Doom onto one of these two heroes. It's actually on Undying, so it's actually a useless Doom. That's a horrendous Doom. And now Lazy Jean's on the run. Poseidon on the run. Everyone has to get back. Buyback coming out from Centaur and SQ. And now Poseidon might be falling here. He has buyback, so he should be okay. But what he doesn't have is that he doesn't have the Doom. That is the bigger cooldown here. SQ running in once more. Once V can't help his ally. Lazy Jeans is alone up here. They're going to take the outpost, but Radiant want to take this fight. Do you really want to take this fight like this? Yes, you do, especially if you get a jump on Dress. But that's a Doom! Drop down to this Odie! Odie is gone! He has buyback. He's going to have to buyback and TP to the shrine. What's going on here? The Stampede is popped. Everyone runs out to safety. Doom was dropped onto this slot. But that is a wasted Doom. He's going to be Glimmer kicked up and running into the trees. This Ogre Magi should be dead here. He is killed. Yeah, they're finally getting their hands on SQ. But SQ, now he has all the spells that he wants. He doesn't have an ultimate, however, so he has to be careful there. He already popped the Shadow Dance. Who is back in the fight? Where is the Odie, by the way? He's finally back in this fight. He still doesn't see SQ. He has to be careful. SQ is running in. Yeah, Odie is dead. Odie is dying. He can't die here. He died here. That was the dieback. This might be game Poseidon trying to fight. Lazy Jeans. He's gone. No buyback. For this OD, there was a dieback. He didn't even cast his ultimate a single time. Doom died back as well. This is probably GG. Burden Squad. They are coming back in. V stomped on, slammed on. This fish will cut you.
I think that's my name.
There was no vision for the Slug. The Slug was able to come into the fight and just kill off that OD while getting his ultimate off.
Radiant's top barracks. Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
They know they have to go for the game. They're gonna get V. V has no buyback. That's the V. This is the game. Yeah, doesn't matter. Lazy Jeans cannot fight this. Not without his illusions. Even with his illusions, he cannot fight this. Can't fight all of this stuff. They're just hitting him at this point. You can tank as much as you'd like. You're just giving stacks to SQ. He's just gonna kill your base all that much quicker. That is game. GG is called. 87 stacks of Essence Shift on this slot, by the way. He deals 568 damage per hit. GG, well played. So with sadness in my heart, I feel the best thing I could do is end it all and live forever. What's done is done, I feel so sad. What once was happy now is sad. I'll never love again, my world is ended.